Well, it's the morning of November 13th. Things haven't really been going my way this morning. Had a lot of action underneath the stand. Then I went to watch some footage back and my microphone wasn't plugged in, so there's no audio. But like I said, I had does coming through all morning. Finally I had a big group of about 8. And there was a tight racked 8-pointer. He was chasing them around. And as that was going on, they were slowly working towards me. I had another buck down the bottom. It was like a really wide 8-pointer. So I just focused on the buck that was chasing these does. He ended up coming right down in front of me 15 yards. Then I had a spike come right under the stand and meet him. And as he was coming in, I had him at 20 yards, but I wasn't sure if he was in frame. When I was watching the footage back there, and he was, so I probably should have took that shot. He ended up walking down in front of me, coming a little closer, and then just heat of the moment, didn't see that branch, hit the branch. So this morning's been pretty action-packed. Like I said, it's only not even 9:30 yet. Almost 4:30. Decided to get down. I got about a half hour, 45 minutes left of daylight. I seen 2 does. Didn't get any footage of them. What I'm gonna do is I got down early. I'm just gonna sneak down. I have a good wind. The wind coming right at me, so try and make something happen here. I already did some calling in here. It's not too windy. I don't know if everything's kind of deeper in, but like I said, if nothing else happens, I don't have my monopod. I won't be able to do any filming on my way out anyways, so I guess that'll be a wrap for today, November 13th. It was a pretty good day. Probably be back in the bush tomorrow more than likely, so I guess we'll see you then.
This morning we got into this spot here, not too far from the reserve. We ended up going to a couple little pushes. A couple small ones come out of there, and then as we were walking back to the van, we looked across and we figured we'd do this other small little push through the goldenrods. Not very big at all. Sure enough, we look across the field as we were walking into this push, and there was a big buck standing out there not too far into a bean field. So me and Jidge did 300-yard dash through the beans, through the goldenrods, down a walking path. I don't know, maybe it was a quad path. And just as I look over, it was standing there looking at me. I don't know if it was in zombie mode or what, but didn't want to run anyway, so maybe it was still chasing a doe, and the doe had crossed the quad path before me, but I don't know if he thought it was just someone walking. Anyways, he let me get into what I figured was 60 yards. I had to get onto my knees. Got down onto my knees, got as close to the road as I could, and I just let one rip. Ended up getting him right in the throat, so. And then I figured he was still gonna run. I tried to cut him off, and then Jidge ended up going into the bush and finishing him off. So we're just gonna make our way in and do a little bit of an extraction. We're gonna bring yous along with us. Here we go. Found my arrow. Probably 30 yards from where I shot him. He was bleeding good. Used a Rage no collar, specialty pink fletches. Easy to see when I shoot him into the bush. Okay, let's go have a look for him. We know he's down over here, so look at him. So just where Jidge was hot on his tail,
coming through the path over here, and he was losing blood. I just got to this opening here and tried to get up over here, and I jacked one in him. He went back down, but he's still kicking like he wanted to get up, so I had to put a second one in him.
And make sure we get him down. Deep impacts, baby. Low tech. Buck down.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy. Good job, boys. Jed? No?
Right on, right?
That'll be.
That'd be Jed. Good chasing him down, give him a second arrow.
Look at that.
If we can, we'll do everything we can to catch these deer and put a second arrow into them. We've let a lot of deer try and lay down, but sometimes they just keep going, and sometimes it's hard to find them, especially when they can get into a cornfield. Possible to find sometimes. So if we can, we try and put a second arrow in them. In Jidget's case, 3.
Right on. This buck's going nowhere.
He's a good rack. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 scoreable points. And a little dropper here. That's a good deer. Well worth the work we put in. Come over here for a sec, right? So this is one of the crucial cuts I like to make. I'll start down here, get the testicles off, and then I'll cut the fur up the inside like that. So I just made this cut here. First thing I'll do is I'll cut down and I'll pull it over, cut down on the other side, and then I'll make my top cut. Right? Okay, like as if you're cutting a square. Try not to cut too far in because the urine sac is in there. And then I cut the bottom like that. There you go. It's free. So now, when I start the bottom of the stomach, I like to make my first incision right here. And there's not so much pressure from the gut. You got just the lower intestine down here. And then I'll put my fingers in, my knife in between my fingers. Oh, careful for that. Like I said, I like to try and get the fur all the way up, but if you're caping the deer, just be careful on how far up you go. See the pressure of the gut pushing out? That's why it's better to start down here in the lower intestine. You don't get so much pressure. And then take the gut. You can pull all the lower stuff out like that. Oh, the butthole usually comes out with it. And the diaphragm. And usually I'll reach up, pull the connecting tissue from the other inside of the brisket. The heart all connects up in here.
Watch there's no arrow.
I don't feel one, but I'll wait till I get cut. And then I try and get my knife without cutting the stomach right up in there. And then you can pull the lungs and everything else out. There you go. There, let's see. He's nice and clean. Everything's out of them. Oh, gotta wash them out a bit. But that's that. Buck down, boys. Alright, well, it's November 17th, 1:30 in the afternoon. We're just making our way to one of our favorite bushes. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the videos before on YouTube. But it's just a push out by Paris that we like to go and do. We already got 2 of our guys out there that are up in trees, so we're gonna go and meet them and hopefully we can make something happen today. Like I said, it's our first time doing this push this year. Usually the first time doing the pushes are always good, so hopefully we can bring some big deer to use today.
Hey, what's up guys? We got JT74 here.
doing play-by-play, but we just dropped off about half of the crew. Did a quick Chinese fire drill. Got Chance dropping me, 2 dogs off. We got Maddie, and I'm another dog too. So we'll see what we can do here today. It's gonna be some fun, nice day out, partly cloudy, sunny, a little windy, but doesn't matter. We're gonna get in there and see what we can push around, see what we can slay. Talk to you soon. Me and Maddie just split up and we just got back together. Jumped up a buck in 3 does, took a shot at a buck, 67, but I missed. It's the challenges that come with bow hunting, but we're regrouping here now and we're gonna look to do another push.
We're gonna give these guys a few minutes just to get set up. They got a good, probably 20-minute walk to get into their spots. So we're just gonna wait here on this point. We got the river here down below us. That's around the big point, and that's where they see the leopard bed is in here. We give this spot a lot of time so that a lot of deer can build up in this area after a while, and then we wait till a little bit later in the season when the leaves are gone, and then we come in after them. So this is our first push in here. I'm hoping we do pretty good. Usually we do good. We've had a video of in here before and 50+ deer come out, so hopefully today's the day. Jeremy needs a deer here.
Yeah, I need to get my first deer of the season here.
Well, it's JB. I just got to my spot. I'm back in the spot where I shot that one-horned buck last year. It was a good buck. Like Matt said, this is one of our favorite pushes. We get a lot of deer going usually on this spot. I know Chance has a camera and Rye has a camera. We're all split up pretty good. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys blocking, 2 guys coming through. So I'm gonna do my best to document what happens right in here. I got the Raven R26 available at Grand Passage. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. Let's hopefully we can get some action here and get some good footage. Stay tuned. So I'm just set up on a ridge on the other side of the river. So where they're pushing from, the deers could come my way if they want to cross the river, or they're just going to stay on that side of the river and go towards the other blockers. So they're all set up on that side. I'm kind of the last line of defense over here. So if they come that way, I'll get some shots, but if not, hopefully at least I'll get some footage of them going in towards those other guys, and then John Boy will have the angles over there on their shots. So wish us luck. shot a good buck there. Come through with those does. He was just nudging them. 2 more real big bucks up on the hill here. A lot of deer were going towards Rye. I know there was deer going, well, the buck I shot was going right towards Gord. Real big buck right here in front of me. Looks like he's coming down.
Quick update for the boys. We're just about done our push. Me and Maddie, we're pushing up some deer, seen about 5 or 6 deer so far. I'm on a heavy trail right now, as you can see. A couple rubs along here. So we'll catch up with you guys after to see if the boys got any shots off in a few minutes here, but I just wanted to give you a quick update on where me and Maddie are. Alright.
Big buck trying to cut back. Matt and Jeremy seen him, but they want to cut him off. Well, I'm gonna go grab my arrow. It's real windy. Hopefully the audio's all right. Like I said, that buck actually went working back through. There was somebody where all these deer had went, so hopefully there's a lot of good action and some good footage here. I'm gonna go grab my arrow real quick, and I'll meet up with Matt. He's coming through now.
Just finished our push here. Finally coming up to one of the guys. Me and Maddie had a decent size 8-pointer come up, and I didn't get a shot.
I took a running shot at it. It wasn't the greatest, because he seen me and he fucking put the boost on.
But he was running right at me. If I would have been drowned, he caught me before I drew back, and he was able to snap away a head toward Maddie's way. But yeah, we definitely pushed out decent size 5, 6, 7 deer. See if one of the guys got anything
I
here.
imagine there's probably quite a bit more just from the track. I'm gonna say 5 good bucks.
I think we got JB coming up here. We'll see if he got a shot. He's looking at some arrows.
Right there, the successful push.
Right in the money.
Good shot.
9-pointer.
What a bee, buddy. Well, so far this is the only deer that we've heard was down.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Rye got a shot or Gord was right here. And I know Brad and Mook must have been further back where all the deer were going, so we'll have to get on the phone and see if anybody else had any action or success. This guy got it up and
Woo! Buck down! What is that?
9-pointer.
Nice! Yeah, Gord, he said he hit it bad, but it went across. Our last blood trail was it was crossing, so he went across.
Nothing went to those guys?
He didn't text. He didn't say, but there's like 5. He shot one of those bucks.
Yeah.
But the one he shot, he said it hit bad.
Is there no blood?
Yeah, there's a pretty good blood trail. Clunks here and there. Fuck yeah, there it is, boys.
Like a successful hunt.
Damn, that's nice. Well, there you have it. Caught back up with JB and Maddie here. Obviously tracked his deer, you can see. Probably wait to hear back from Gore to see if he found anything crossing the river. Any update on his deer. But he said he had a bad shot. Not the best shot, but more of a gut shot. So he's gonna take a look and see what he can find. He's gonna let me know. And go back there and help him out. Big bad boy, 9-pointer.
Got All-Star Lacrosse Superstar here.
Get his cardio in.
This is how he gets his cardio in while he's on COVID break. Yay! These guys are animals.
That's some conditioning right there, buddy.
Off-season conditioning, good.
Yeah, we don't need. I don't need the weight room right now. You know, that's why I like it out here. Get to connect with everything out here, and then on top of it, when you get something to work out, it's a different kind of workout from what more conditioning with. Man, we gotta carry this over a mile, couple miles, and with that, it can get pretty tiring. An overall workout and overall legs and shoulders. I felt a lot of it in shoulders.
Who needs the gym, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we're almost at our spot where we parked the van a few hundred yards ago. Well, we ended up with a nice 9-pointer that JB put down. Gord hit one. He's still tracking blood. We're probably gonna have to drive around and pick him up because he crossed a pretty big river, so I don't doubt he wants to come back. November 13th push turned out pretty good, so we should have some good footage for you coming out in the next few days. I guess that'll finish it off. We just brought our muscle in to help us here.
The hired gun.
Hired gun here.
Hope to see some.
They were about to come to you, eh?
I don't know. I don't think they were because the wind was blowing.
End of the hour right there. Take to the beat.